We'll start our day with our inaugural session from Chairman of IESA, Dr. Satya Gupta, and it's my honor to introduce him. So, Dr. Satya Gupta is a techno visionary with a wealth of experience and expertise in the global semiconductor industry. Dr. Gupta has over 3 decades of rich experience both in US and India in the areas of semiconductor design, and more specifically, if you want to call out, it will be microprocessor, SoCs, wireless chip, high performance, supercomputing, and then also, other than that, he is an expert in the semiconductor and electronics manufacturing industry, IP development, CAD tools, and the associated industry and academia ecosystem. He has an excellent track record of managing innovating startups, driving intelligent electronics transformation, and facilitating technology paradigms. After his long stint at Intel, he co founded 5 successful startups, and Intel Microelectronics, Open Silicon, Concept to Silicon, Sensoft, and now his latest venture is CDS Innovation. Techno innovation in his charter and his starts have been involved with the semiconductor design, high volume manufacturing, intelligent electronic products, and the energy efficiency, automation, and the medical electronics and technologies and environment. Dr. Gupta is an integral part of the intelligent electronics ecosystem in India and is one of the key founding members of IESA and is closely involved with IESA since its inception. He is actively involved in helping a lot of startup ventures and is incubating engine for the innovation for the involved technology. Now, in his second tenure as a chairman of IESA, he is driving digital transformation to the entire intelligent electronics ecosystem, not only in India but globally. On the academic side, he is closely associated with SMDP program, the VLSI Society of India, VSI, and currently serving as the president of VSI. Dr. Gupta received his Bachelor's of Engineering from BITS Pilani, Master's from IIT Delhi, and the PhD from Old Dominion University, Norfolk, Virginia. He has been several accolades, has been recipient of the prestigious IEEE Gordon Bell Award for High Performance Computing and Lifetime Achievement Award for Outstanding Contribution to VLSI and Embedded System by Silicon India. And it's my great honor today to call Dr. Gupta on stage. Dr. Gupta, over to you.
Thanks, Sumit. I hope I'm audible and visible to all the participants.
Yes.
On behalf of the whole ISA community or larger electronics and semiconductor community of India, I would like to thank all of you for being there yesterday, today, and hope all of you will be with us for tomorrow also. We have basically tried to put together a very important session under the ISA Vision Summit. The whole world is going through a very important inflection point at this point of the time, and it's the challenge as well as the opportunity for the country. And the way we have crafted out this whole program covers all aspects of basically industry and the society, that how the technology impacts the society. I'm going to take 10 minutes of your time today to share some of the ideas which we are working on towards improving the lives of the citizens in the country and as well as the technology ecosystem. As you see my first slide, we are calling the next decade as a technology decade, which will make India Atmanirbhar or self-reliant in the technology. Now, as India is a very large country, and India's soul lives in 1.3 billion citizens of India. To transform the lives of these 1.3 billion citizens and drive a $1 trillion self-reliant digital One second.
Yeah, please share your slide, Satya. Okay, we can see Satya.
Visible?
Again, some other.
So, what I was talking about to transform the lives of 1.3 billion citizens of India and drive $1 trillion of self-reliant digital economy, it's very important that we work on the inspirational need of the people and fulfill them through the technology, especially in the areas of the food, education, healthcare, mobility, and security. India being large country, some of these basically important aspects cannot be fulfilled by the typical means of physical people. For example, for healthcare, we cannot have that many doctors. For the education, we cannot have that many teachers. So what we are basically looking forward in this decade is a concept of Atmas driving Atmanirbhar Bharat through semiconductor and electronics technology. Atma refers here as a agriculture technology, transformative education, medical technology, automotive, and strategic security. Uh, the way the world today is, the semiconductor and electronics has become a meta resource which is critical for all aspects of our lives. So, if we want to achieve the country's aspirational goal, we need to create a very large electronics and semiconductor ecosystem powered by the semiconductor, which is heart of every electronic system, to achieve the goal of Atmas and drive towards the destination of $1 trillion digital economy. Now, to achieve this, we have identified a few focus areas. The first one is the to focus on the products. Although India has done very well in the services sector and electronics manufacturing over last so many years, we still don't have a very large ecosystem of products in the country. The first emphasis would like to propose is to focus on the products, both in electronics and the fabless, to serve the need of Atmas of the country to make it self-reliant country. The second focus is manufacturing. Whatever products we develop, we need to manufacture it for us, for others, for domestic needs and export. And the areas we have to cover is electronics, chips, wafers, ATMP, fab. All aspects of the manufacturing has to be dealt in the right manner. Third area, this all will not be possible if we don't focus on the design and R&D capabilities and long-term research, because that's what is going to give us the self-reliance in the long term. We would like to see a day when India in next 10 to 15 years will be leading the semiconductor process technology. Probably by that time we will be below 1 nanometer node. We want to be there as a leading nation, not as a following nation. And fourth is that whatever we do as form of the technology, it has to be good for the society. We have to do it in a way that it helps each and every citizen of the country, irrespective of where they are, who they are, and so on and so forth. Now, to achieve this, okay, what we are proposing is a national plan for next 15 years, covering all aspects of the ecosystem and serving the needs of the 1.3 billion citizens and creating $1 trillion digital economy. And maybe in 15 years, it might even become the $3 trillion digital economy. So the heart of it is to create a national electronics mission directly reporting to PMO, which will oversee all the activities in electronics and semiconductor industry. And the three pillars of NEM are R&D, products, and manufacturing. So for R&D, we need to create a dedicated facility and institute which will take care of the products, technology, process, materials, long term. We are calling it nicer, and there are various models across the world for such facilities. The most close and uh, amenable to India's situation is the IMAC model, the Belgium, where they have created this facility 20 years back, and today they are the leading R&D institute as an independent institute which runs like a company, and they are probably one of the leading in process technology, sensors, and so many other areas. The second pillar is products. We need to create products in the electronics area. We need to create the products in the fabless area, chips and IC. And third pillar is the manufacturing, both in electronics area and semiconductor area like fab and ATMP. We need to work on all the three areas simultaneously and now, because it's no more about economics. It has become a strategic need of the country, just like space, nuclear, and other areas. A country which does not possess these technologies today cannot be basically become the leader of the world. So if India has to fulfill its aspiration of becoming the leading nation, we need to create a self-reliance in this area by working on these three pillars. Now, to achieve this, what we propose is that we create a $30 billion fund over 15 years. 70% of that goes to the manufacturing, because this is very capex intensive and requires a lot of investment. 20% goes to product design and supporting the product ecosystem, including 1,000 startups which ISA envisages to put in this sector in next 5 years. We are calling it 1K, 10K, 100 program, and create a long-term R&D facilities which can fulfill the future need of providing the leadership in this area. We need to work on the skilling on the manpower, infrastructure, raw material, supply chain, and so on and so forth. And also, this cannot be done alone. So we need to create the global synergies and partnership with the like-minded people across the globe and the countries across the globe who can help us in achieving this vision. I have taken enough time. This is the vision. We would like to work with the government, industry, our friends in the global industries, technology companies, like-minded associations, policymakers, to create this long-term plan, which is sustainable, and world can believe that we are serious in creating the self-reliance or Atmanirbhar in the areas of electronics and semiconductors. Thank you very much. And again, I would like to thank each one of you for joining us for this important Vision Summit 2020, and looking forward to you participating in all the exciting sessions throughout the day. Thank you so much again on behalf of all of us.
Thank you, Satya, for such an inspiring speech and showing us the roadmap ahead. And it's definitely inspiring for many of us who has been thinking of a great electronic ecosystem in India for quite some time. So, Satya, I have a question for you. As an organization, we could see that IESA is rolling out a great plan ahead. And there are a lot of nationals are there, a lot of Indian people working in various multinationals, working in startups. They all want to do something for the country. What do you need from them, people like us, to make your mission and vision successful?
I think one of the things is that we are not leveraging the multi-year experience of the people in the industry. Like there are large number of people who have 10, 15, 20 years experience, right? I think we need to work with them, provide them the right ammunition to convert their technology prowess into technology products. uh, mm, since most of these people come from a very highly accomplished um, uh, background in technology, we need to work with them and provide them the other aspects of creating products in the such as business side, such as product engineering, marketing, and so on and so forth. And most importantly, the funding aspect. As all of us know, we don't have too many success stories in hardware and semiconductors out of India. So we had to build the investors' confidence to invest in these companies, and to do that, the government has to jump start. We are basically requesting the government to put $500 million of fund for the fabless product companies and $500 million of seed fund for electronics product companies, which will help in creating this large ecosystem. And I think looking at the importance of this sector, this $1 billion investment in the initial startups and so on and so forth, will at least provide a return of 10x and create basically lakhs of the job for Indians. As even our Prime Minister says today that the job creation engine is the startup engine, and we need to feed it with the right ingredient. I'll repeat it: funding, business, and product engineering. These are the three areas we cover. The technical know-how, we know what to do.
Thank you, Satya, and you can count on all of us, whoever is attending this vision summit. They all are committed to make this vision successful. End of the day, we are all together to make this country proud and self-reliant, and we all are with you. With that, thanks a lot for your time, and please give a big round of applause for Satya for this excellent presentation.